Folks, good morning. I think it still is. So I purchased this the other day for the woodland. It's a 1740H. It is a Mountfield 1740H. So I want some of these statistics. I need to order a service kit for it. They said it's a new battery, but it doesn't hold its charge, and I think that's not right. That's got to be. And I think I looked at this. That's probably why, but we'll sort that one out. This is the switch for the seat, so the engine won't run without that going on. There's quite a bit to do to it, but it's in good nick. The base is brilliant on it, and he sold it for £400 because the drive belt had snapped. Well, it came with the drive belt as well, which is there. So I'm going to do a full service. So just to quickly go through it with you. So this is the air filter that came off. It's on like that, and then this goes on top like so, and screw it down, and then this one goes on top and that screws down to hold this down. So that's one thing I've got to do. That's one thing. But the next thing I want to do, because the headlights don't work, which is not too bothered about, but I like things to work, so now I want to take off the hood so I can get to the spark plug, check out the exhaust, any rattly parts, make sure this is, see the rattle, I want to sort that out, because when you start it up it rattles a bit. All these little simple jobs, I'll bring you with me step by step, not probably all in one video, a couple of videos, maybe 3 or 4, and then I'll also do one connecting the belt. Right, so catching them in. Okay, I'm not too sure if it's the right way, but there's 2 little bolts here and that'll remove the hood. Now, whether there's a clip on this or something, I do not know till I get it off, so just thought I'd show you. I've done the other side, so just undo these 2, 8mm, and that should pop off. So the hood's off, and this needs a bit of damage. It's got a bit of damage, look. So I'll repair that, and I can probably plastic weld it. And we've got clips on here, got the 2 bulbs. The lights don't work, so I'm going to look at this and then we'll check this out. It might be earthing on the metal there, we don't know, under that clip. And I can check the exhaust, see what I mean by rattle, that sort of stuff. It does work, it does run, but it gives me a good excuse to get around it or do all the joints. I'll tell you as I go along. I'll show you as I go along. So I noticed something else rattly, and this is the heat shield, which then it'll with the fan but you can see it's loose. So all these things need tightening, so this will come off. Yeah, and then I want to clean the carb, just give it a good out service actually. So we took off the housings, took off the bonnet, took off the one housing. There's another housing there, so that's the top housing, that's the housing for the starter motor. And then if we look down here, it's not the best. I mean, they're not here, but that's not the best. Look, the teeth are worn, very much not the best. So I'm going to order one of them. 30 quid for a new starter motor, no problem. And then if we look at this is the magneto. I think we need a bit of a clean on that, don't you? I think we need to get a wire brush on that and give that a bloody... I think it's been stood a while, you know. What the hell was that noise? Is that just... Oh, there we go. That's coming from the... yeah, from the fuel. So an oil change as well I think is needed. So a bloody good service actually. But so far, not bad. Not the hardest job at all. Actually, like I said, I've ordered that. Got to give this a clean. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to take that off and give that a clean as well. Some of the parts are not that expensive. This actually, it's quite cheap. New filter ordered, new air filter ordered. But I'm looking at this carb, and I got a funny feeling I might just take that off, you know. And for what they cost, believe it or not, £12. I might have a look at that. So there's a few little nuts and bolts. I think what's happened is over the years, it's a 2003 model, and over the years it's lost a few nuts and bolts and people have just left it. So yeah, I will probably strip this off, take the carb off, have a quick look at it, and if I think, I'll just put a new one on. It doesn't really matter. The ring gear looks good, and I'm going to start polishing this up. Here's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to put a wire brush on that and put the oil. That's right, so I don't want to damage these fins, so I'm sure it's got to make a better contact, doesn't it, if they're clean. And that's what I'll be doing. I'm going around with that, and I'll show you when I've finished, because you don't want to see all this. It's just straightforward wire brush on a drill. Done. Pretty good. That's nice. Nice to see it clean, and then just clean the top. I'll get the hoover. Well, no, I've got the air gun, so I'll clean all that and blow that out. We're going to blow all this out. Put him in. We're going to blow all out there. I don't think we've got any mice in there. I think it's just been sucked up through the vents here when it's been mowing. It's gone over some wood chips. And that's, well, I'm hoping that's, well, there's nothing else it could be. There's no, because this is just wood chips. So, I mean, you know, unless the mouse has brought a home, but it looks like someone's been using a saw, chainsaw, and it's just picked it up as it mowed along. So I'll give that a blow as well, and all that circuit board. So that's where we're up to at the moment. So we're just waiting for parts now, and then I'll start assembling them, and I'll bring you back. I don't know if I need a new car, but it's in pretty good nick, to be honest with you. A bit of oil on that, and then the magneto come up quite clean, look. There we go.